Hi guys, SwifTsYT here, and today I'm bringing you another episode of my Bournemouth career mode. This is Season 1, Episode 3, and you'll see the title says, Signings with a question mark. We'll get into that in a short moment, but we're going to start off with the pre-season final. Yes, we finally made it to another final or something. Obviously, if you remember back to Millwall Season 1, which wasn't actually that long ago, we won the pre-season tournament in the first season. We then also won the FA Cup and we won the league title. We didn't win the EFL Cup, we lost in round 2. We then lost in the first round or something of the SwifTsYT trophy. However, in season 2 of the Millwall career mode, we didn't even get out of the groups in the pre-season tournament. We lost the Community Shield to Manchester United, who we play later in this episode as the first Premier League game. We are already out of the EFL Cup in round 2 again. We're not on track, to be honest, to winning the title again. I highly doubt we will. FA Cup, however, that hasn't yet started, I don't believe. SwifTsYT trophy, I'm not sure we've played in that just yet. We're still in the Euro League because we haven't played a game yet, and for some reason my nose is screwing me over. It's not very fun. But anyway, this first game, we're in the final of the pre-season tournament in the first season for Bournemouth. We are playing Indonesia, or however people want to pronounce it. I'm sorry if I've said it wrong, but I probably did. Anyway, the team we put out was Boric in goal. We had Daniels in left back. We had Tyrone Mings though in the right back position. I know he's a left back, but we didn't have another replacement. We only have one right back for Bournemouth currently, so we went on to try and sign someone else. It was Smith who's their only right back. Partnership in defence is Cook and Francis as per usual. Sermon takes his normal CDM role. Or however his name is, how you say his name, is Pugh. Him and Stanislas are in the wingers. Jack Wilshere back in centre attacking mid. Callum Wilson and Graben are up top. Now I'm not sure how far, I think it's in the second half we take Graben off because he gets injured for 4 weeks, which is not the worst considering we had 5 weeks to the start of the season, and this was the last game for pre-season, so not a big loss really. Back into the transfer news though, like we had pretty much the entire of last episode talking about. This time though it is to do with signings, hence the title of the video. Arsenal accepted a bid for Hector Bellerin of 25 million, so now all we had to do is get the contracts done. We offered him 70k a week because he wanted 70k. Plus 5% per clean sheet, 4 years and a crucial team player, because he is going to be a crucial team player if you think about it. Smith, he gets out of energy. I'm going to rotate him, but Hector Bellerin, he's going to play like a couple of games on, then take a break, and a couple more games on, then take a break. He's only 21 years old. He's going to be an absolute beast. And this is where the first signing comes in. Michael Keane accepted his contract that we offered him last episode, so Michael Keane has been welcomed to Bournemouth. First signing of the episode and the career. Shortly after that, we had another signing, Funes Mori, so another centre-back, this time from Everton. Michael Keane was a centre-back from Burnley. So Funes Mori is now come to Bournemouth as well. 2 signings, 2 centre-backs. Carrasco, however, Yannick Carrasco from Atletico Madrid, the left wing. He rejected his contract because he loves living in Spain again. He originally did that for the first contract, but he did it again for the second contract offered. So we offered him 95k a week, 20% per goal, with 4 years and crucial. Vasquez was exactly the same. He rejected one last episode and he rejected it again for the same reason. So we increased it by another 20k up to 170,000 per week, 20% per goal, 3 years and a crucial team player. And we made our third signing of the episode with Hector Bellerin actually accepting a contract, which was highly unpredictable. I didn't actually expect it. So I don't see why I said unpredictable, I meant unexpected. So yeah, welcome Hector Bellerin to the Bournemouth lineup. Obviously he's got a former teammate, actually no, he's only one teammate for a minute. Jack Wilshere, he's played with him. Don't think he ever played with Bedekofobi, but they all did come from Arsenal. Fourth signing of the episode though, Yannick Carrasco accepted that contract of 95k a week, 20% per goal, 4 years and crucial. He accepted that, so Yannick Carrasco is another new left mid. I say another, but I don't really mean another really. But that left me with someone else. Obviously the fifth signing we could have made was Vasquez. Let me get into that in a short period of time. We didn't make any subs in this game as well, by the way. Still currently 0-0. We was going to lose a player as well. Also, the first appearance he made was the first episode in the first game. The goalkeeper. Pal Palmo, Palamo, there you go. Palamo wanted him for 550k, 100 more than what he was worth. So I was like, yeah, fuck it, go red. But also didn't want to relocate, so that move didn't go through. And I really wanted that to go through so the other move could go through. But that didn't go through, so that means we didn't have enough money to sign Vasquez as well as all the other players we signed. We were literally narrowly short just because he was being a bit greedy with his money, unfortunately. I mean, I could have done it. Like, even with the prize money from this game, we are 1-0 up. Who scored? Fuck, I didn't write down who scored. Oh, it was an own goal, wasn't it? Yeah, I just heard him say it as well. I reckon we would have scored anyway. It's going to our plough. Even with the prize money we got from this game, it was kind of unfortunate that we didn't have enough. Like, it was horrible, really. I really wanted to actually sign Vasquez because we don't have enough for right mid. We only have Stanislas. So that didn't go through. We did put an inquiry though about Gerard Deulofeu from Everton, but we was unlucky with that because he's currently on loan to AC Milan, I believe it was, that we looked up last episode. So we can't actually sign him just yet. I was actually looking forward to getting him on the team. So we went for another right mid instead, also from the Premier League. Plays for West Ham, Mikel Antonio. We bid 10 million for him and that got accepted straight away, so he offered him a contract of 90,000 a week, 3 years and a crucial team player. And then he accepted that, which means 5 signings, 1 episode, 0 transfer budget. Actually, that's a load of bollocks. We have 18 million left in the transfer budget, which I'm not going to spend because that will fuck our board objective up of staying over 8.5 million. I thought he was going to score here, but it was a shitty deflection as per usual. Got a message as per usual in a video as well. We also did get a cheeky little email from the board of directors from the England national team. I did buy the international management deal. This time I didn't rage quit or something like that, whatever it was last time in the Millwall career mode. If we scored there, that would have been brilliant. But we do actually sign a deal to be the manager of England. They didn't ask me, or they didn't tell me what I needed to get done, but it's a bit obvious they want us to qualify for the FIFA World Cup in 2018, and that will be done. Obviously, the World Cup will fall on the second, at the end of the second episode of season 2, and that is there is going to be a season 2 of Bournemouth. Hopefully, if I get there in the end. Now let me explain a bit why. 2 seasons, I'm going to try and win the Champions League. Obviously, that's a minimum of 2 seasons. Only why it's a minimum is because at first we've got to get into the top 4, preferably the top 3, so we don't have to play the qualifiers. If we can't do it in this first season, like I mentioned earlier, by the way, Grabban did get injured in this second half. There you go, that's him going off for 4 weeks. But where was I? If we do get top 3 in this first season, which I highly doubt, then we could obviously try and get the Champions League next year. But I do doubt it, so it's probably going to be more than 2 seasons. And even with our first time in the Champions League, I highly doubt we're going to win it. Just look at the teams in it, look who they've got. Obviously, Barcelona will still have Messi in by the time we're there. Ronaldo will still be playing. Neymar will still be playing. Suarez will still be playing probably. But we have got some good signings to try and get us through it. However, the Millwall career mode, which hasn't been up on this channel for a couple of days because I've been doing this Bournemouth one, that's going to have a minimum of 4 seasons, hopefully. And obviously it's the same reason why I want to try and win the Champions League. And starting in League 1, obviously, that's where they were. Got promoted in the 3rd season, so we're now in the Championship. We've got to then get promoted to the Premier League. So if we did that in the 2nd season, that's 2 seasons. The 3rd season would obviously come top 3, possibly top 4, possibly 3, or preferably 3 in the Premier League. If we did that, then Champions League would be in the 4th season. If we won it then, 4 seasons would have completed it. But like I said, I highly doubt I'm going to get promoted anyway. So I'll try to get as many seasons done. I hope they don't take that long. I hope I can get them done as minimum as possible, but if it does, then it's going to be a bit too easy. So I would rather there be like 6 seasons of Millwall and get a few knock-ups in the way. Let's just mention a knock-up on winning the Premier League first, or coming top 3 in the Premier League first time, then a knock-up in the Champions League the next time. Mention that, it's probably going to be a lot more knock-ups than that, and the same thing with Bournemouth. Probably take 2 seasons to get top 3, probably take a couple of seasons to win a Champions League. So there's going to be a lot of career mode on this channel. Not much Call of Duty because there's no theatre mode, and I don't really play Call of Duty to be honest anymore, which is a bit weird. I mean, I could go back to Black Ops 3 because that was a brilliant game to record on. I mean, many YouTubers are doing that. Completed it, mate. That channel is doing it. If you don't know where that is, that's James Buckley from the In-Betweeners. He played Jay. He's got his own channel. Completed it, mate. It's a joke to do with the In-Betweeners as well, so it's brilliant. He's had some popular YouTubers on it, aka Spencer FC. Brilliant channel. I only watch his really Call of Duty gameplays. He still plays Black Ops 3. Pretty sure Ali Pamage actually. Obviously, he always did it. He always goes back to other CODs, but he's got a Modern Warfare 3 video. 59 and 1. He uploaded it yesterday in free for all, or 59 and 1 3 for all or something. Basically, if you don't know what that challenge is you get 29 kills in the free for all and you leave. They rejoin back the exact same game and win it. So that's 59 kills in one game of 3 for all, but technically it's 2, but the same lobby. That's decent. He's actually completed it many times, but I haven't seen that video yet. Not really much to talk about, so I'm going to throw in some deadline day. What I didn't realise though is that we're already currently in the second game of the episode. We're in the Premier League now. We did get a prize money of $2,975,000 for winning that pre-season tournament. So that is silverware, 1-0. We're actually getting some silverware. Let me just quickly get to the deadline day live. Obviously not watching it, just seeing the news written down in the reports. The Premier League game currently 0-0 against Manchester United. We're at home though. The team we threw out was Boric in goal, Daniels in left back, debuts for Funes Mori and Michael Keane as centre backs. Debut for Hector Bellerin. We did get another injury there, by the way. Grab him again. He did come back from that 4 weeks. We threw him straight back on, and he got injured for another 4 weeks with the exact same injury. Banter. So yeah, like I said, debuts for Funes Mori and Michael Keane in centre backs. Debut for Hector Bellerin in right back. Sermon keeps his CDM role. Debut for Yannick Carrasco and Mikel Antonio on them winger roles. Jack Wilshere keeps his centre attack in mid spot. Wilson and Graben keep their up top spots. Obviously, Graben's come off. Graben came off, which meant Benik Afobe did take his spot for the rest of the game. We did make some two half-time substitutions, but I'll mention that in a minute. Breaking news: Aston Villa have agreed a fee in the region of 15 million for Brentford striker Scott Hogan. Well, you're not in the Premier League, so fuck you, Aston Villa is shit anyway. You don't deserve to be even in football. Bit of news, by the way, off of deadline day, in real life. FA Cup round 5 draw has been done. Arsenal have been sent away to visit the home of Sutton, a non-league side Sutton United, who did take out Leeds 1-0. There is currently 2 non-league. That was a nice back row, by the way. There is currently 2 non-league sides in round 5. The other one is Lincoln City, who can't remember who they beat, but yeah. What other teams are in it is Millwall's in it. Manchester United are still in it. Chelsea are still in it. I'm pretty sure Manchester City are still in it as well. Tottenham are definitely still in it as well. I remember their 4-0 win, unfortunately. I'm trying to see if there's on Sky Sports has a report as well. Come on, where are you, FA Cup? I can see Sutton hosted Arsenal in the FA Cup, but does it tell me the other ones if I go on it? Let's have a look.
His club will just hope it doesn't detract from the job that he does here.
Here we go, the full draw. We've got Burnley. The first team I mentioned will be the home team as per usual. So it's Burnley versus non-league Lincoln City. So I hope Lincoln City win that, not because it gives us easier opponents if we go through past Sutton, but Lincoln, they've played extremely well, beating many better teams than them, but they deserve it, to be honest. I want to see a non-league side do quite well, to be honest. Imagine that. Quarterfinals, for round of 16 for them, I should say. So yeah, Burnley versus Lincoln City. We then got Fulham, here in the Championship, versus Tottenham. Fulham just lose. I want Tottenham to win that, not because yeah, an Arsenal fan saying I want Tottenham to win something. The reason why I want Tottenham to win, lack of energy in the future, maybe, means they'll have less energy. Obviously they can rotate squads, but if it gets further into it, they'll have less top squad out and they might get a bit weak, might even get more injuries. However, Blackburn are at home against Manchester United, who are the holders of this year, or of last year's FA Cup, who Who's going to win? I really couldn't care less who won that. Blackburn would be nice to see to go through. Manchester United, they're not going to win the league anyway. They're not even going to come top 2. They'll be lucky to get in the top 4. Not really lucky. They've had a good run of form. They probably can get into top 4 depending on the form of Liverpool. Now they've got Mane back and Manchester City. And Tottenham, obviously. Like I mentioned, non-league side Sutton United versus Arsenal. It was actually seen on there that there's 105 league spots separating them. Okay, now 105 spots separating the two sides. It would be 106 if we're top of the league, but we're not. So half-time substitutions we made, by the way, was Arter came on for Jack Wilshere and Gosling came on for Serban. The other 4 draws are Middlesbrough versus Oxford United. Middlesbrough have been struggling to score. Oxford United, don't know how well they've done, but they're a decent side, to be honest. Huddersfield are facing off against the other Manchester side, though, Manchester City. Should be an easy win for City. Like, their youngsters are fucking brilliant. Like, Kelechi Iheanacho, if he plays, he's getting a hat-trick, surely, depending on how well the likes of the rest of the team do. You got Millwall versus either Derby or Leicester. Millwall, I want to see them progress because I'm doing a career mode with them. I want to see them do some shit. So if they win just imagine if they won the FA Cup after I've won it with them in the same season, but in FIFA. Imagine the scenes. That'd be brilliant. And the last one though is Wolves versus Chelsea. Now Wolves can definitely win this because they've beaten Liverpool away. Like they beat Liverpool at Anfield. Now they're at home to Chelsea. They can easily win, or not really easily, but they can win it. But I hope Chelsea win purely to the fact that they could get a bit weak as well, even though they have got a 6 squad of youngsters. So that doesn't really matter to them. So yeah, tonight though there is a couple of fixtures. Arsenal are playing. Fuck, who are we playing? No, not Burnley. I don't know who we're playing actually. Oh shit, let's go back to Sky Sports. It'll tell me. Shit. Fixtures result. Arsenal v Watford. There we go. At the Emirates at 7:45, which is in 7 hours and I don't know. What's it? 22 minutes or something like that. As of the commentary is being recorded. But at 8 o'clock there was obviously other games as well. You got Bournemouth, Crystal Palace, Burnley, Leicester, Middlesbrough, West Brom, Sunderland, Tottenham, Swansea, and Southampton. But the other one is Liverpool at Anfield versus Chelsea. Now any Arsenal fan wants Liverpool, or any fan in the top 6 to be honest, want Liverpool to win that, just so they have a potential better chance at closing in on them. Now if Liverpool win that game against Chelsea, and then on Saturday when we face Chelsea, I think it is, let me have a look. Yep, on Saturday at 12:30, bollocks, I'm going to be at work. No, wait, am I at work? Yes, the 4th, I am at work, fuck. Oh, I might miss that. Might call in sick. No, but we face them. If we win that one as well, after they lost to Liverpool, I know we're away, but we could easily, or not easily win it, but we could win it, to be honest. Our squad is performing now, again. But if we win that, the title is 2 points in it. So it's quite nice, really. If Liverpool win against Chelsea and we win against Chelsea, Tottenham will end up beating them as well. Imagine, we could win the league still. Highly unlikely, but I still think we can do it. Who scored that goal, by the way, in this game? It was... fuck, I didn't write it down again. I'm pretty sure, though, it was Arter who scored. I didn't write it down, but I'm pretty sure Arter scored. So that is going to be the end of the commentary. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, be sure to smash the like button. Any suggestions you've got, put them in the comment section down below. If you do enjoy the content, subscribe to the channel and be sure to turn your notifications on so you know when I'm actually going to upload. Thank you for watching, see you later and enjoy your time. Also, there's going to be another link to a YouTube channel down below. It's going to be my piano channel. There's a new video up tomorrow, so the 1st of February. Stay tuned for that. See you later.
Well, the strikers must wonder what they have to do today to find the back of the net. They're up against a top-class keeper here.
Oh, well played, the referee. He's gone back to the offence that goes for goal with the header. Terrific stop.
2 minutes.
Well, I thought that was the moment, Martin, when his clean sheet was going to be ruined. But he steps up to the mark yet again. What?
And here's the header.